Thank you, Aditya. So to call upon the next speaker, the P6 speaker, he's been one of the most consistent participants in SSF. As rightly said, everybody wants to shine like the sun, but nobody wants to burn like. So I would like to call upon Maunesh for the P6 speech.
Happy morning, everyone.
Happy morning.
How are you?
Yeah.
Something they told? Okay. So today, how to start? Let me start my speech with a small story. Once there was a great speaker who generally goes for motivating everything. He once went to a college and there were bunch of engineering students sitting in front of him. He inspired a lot of students by telling a story. 2 days later, he got a mail. He opened the mail and he read the mail. One of the students said, "Sir, thank you for coming. You inspired us a lot for becoming an entrepreneur." Speaker felt very happy because his job is to motivate them and he achieved his job. But the very next sentence broke him down. Student said, "Sir, after listening to your speech, I decided not to do what I wanted to do. I decided to commit suicide." Speaker felt very bad. He felt regret that he said a story, but the student decided to commit suicide, to leave all his dreams and commit suicide. What teaches this to us? This teaches us that the brain waves of storyteller and the listener are in sync. Listener feels what a storyteller feels. Listener sees what a storyteller sees. This was even backed up by a fascinating study. Let me experiment this in front of you guys. So now I request everyone to close your eyes. Everyone. Okay. Imagine you walking into a grocery store. Are you going? Yes. Now go over the section of fruits and vegetables. And you see there a pile of lemons, yellow ripe lemons, fresh lemons. Now you take one of them and smell it. Fresh lemon, right? Now you bring it down and take a bite. Now you feel that juice going into your mouth and that tingly feeling across your face. You should see your faces. You all have lemon faces. You can open your eyes now. How many of you are salivating? Well, maybe I'm a bad storyteller. Yeah. Still, those who are salivating, why are you salivating? Because I told a story and it connected your brain and you have a physical reaction to the story which I told. You all got it right? What I'm telling?
Yes.
The reason is stories have the power to connect emotionally and they have the power to project the images that a storyteller tells. Leaders, why do often leaders tell stories? Leaders tell stories to project the images to get his idea out there. Think of a story that can be wrapped around an idea and that can be presented to a listener so that he can remember, he can resonate the story and he can project the idea of a leader. Leaders never work. Only the listeners work. Listeners work based on the words of the leader. The main job of a leader is to take from where you are to where you want to be. And he does this by telling a story wrapped around an idea. Think of a situation, we all are in a plain island. It is very bad situation and we are stuck there and it is very hot to live. And we all want to an island called Pleasure Island. It is very good because it is wonderful and it gives us joy. Now we look at the leader. Leader says, I have an idea. I have a boat. Take my boat and go from Pain Island to Pleasure Island. Yes, boat is an idea. Boat is a solution to the problem that we all are facing. Leaders often tell stories because to take you from where you are to where you want to go, like from Pale Island to Pleasure Island. How many of you heard the speech of Martin Luther King? Yeah, all black Americans, they were all in a plain island. They were facing injustice that is being caused to them because of the broken system. Now, Martin Luther King came. We will go to a pleasure island. He said, one day the sun will rise on the sons of former slaves and the sons of former slave owner sitting together at the table of brotherhood. Everyone, all the black Americans, all the people has remembered that story and imagined all the sons of former slaves and sons of former slave owners sitting at the table of brotherhood, and they joined by taking the vote he gave to them, and the vote is called Civil Rights Movement. Now, how can a small story, a 2-line sentence, can change the whole world, can change the whole system, can change the whole country? Because the story has a power to connect emotionally to the listeners. There is one more wonderful speech by Steve Jobs. Plain Island. Current state of smartphones are not smart enough. They are very hard to use. They are not creative. Pleasure Island. I will give you a phone which is very creative, which is as smart enough as you want, and you can connect with the people as you want. And I have a boat. Go and buy an iPhone. Millions of people got inspired by this speech and went to buy an iPhone. Why? Not because of the MBs, GBs or RAM, whatever it is giving, but because they got inspired and they want to be creative and they want to get connected with the people. So why I am telling this story? What story can you tell? What idea can you wrap around a story? We all want to do something around outside the world. We all want to make a change. We all want to impact the world, but we don't know how to do it. We all want to be a leader. We all want to get our idea outside, but we don't know how that can be heard, how that can be understood, how that can be remembered. Well, my dear friends, I have a boat for you. Get your idea out there by telling a story. Now, let me leave you with a famous quote by Plato, which is coined 200 years ago. Those who tell stories rule the society. Thank you.